I'm going to move into a section that we call um, that idea of just kind of simple insight. So, three pretty quick questions, 30-second answers. So, if we could, we don't have a clock, so it doesn't really matter. But what are you reading right now, or watching, or learning from? What podcast you're listening to that you're learning from right now that you would recommend to others?
So I just finished up The Lioness Arising, which is an older book, but it was great. Just that great reminder that, especially for women in ministry, that there is a purpose for us. There are things that we can offer that others can't. And then Living Fearlessly by Jamie Winship was fantastic of helping people to walk in that identity and claim it and know who they are and stand on that without fear. And then so I just finished those two. And then Firepower is John Ramirez. And so that's been a really enlightening, really great book. So most of my time is spent reading books like that.
Right.
Because because what we do is definitely ministry. And so
Yep.
those are fantastic books, all three of those.
Love it. Thank you for those.
Yeah.
So and it may not be the biggest, but what is a big learning that you've had since you started running No Boundaries?
I think the number one thing is that God will always provide, and I don't have to worry about what's going to happen or where it's going to come from. He's got it. He's got a plan. I remember the first time when God gave us a building and somebody said, well, how are you going to pay for insurance? And I looked at them without hesitation and said, well, he's not going to give us a building and not provide the funds to pay for insurance. And so just being that reminder,
right.
And then to be able to go wherever he says go, boldly and courageously without fear, not flippantly, but
right.
to know that he's got it and I don't have to be afraid.
Yeah, back to that Fearlessly book, right? I got to go in fearlessly. I love that. All right. So the third question is, oftentimes, especially when I'm the visionary, I'm the leader, I'm the one that's setting direction. I've got to be very true and pure to what I think are the right things to do. And so has there been something over the last 12 months that you just were convinced of and now you've changed your mind?
Oh, lots of things. I don't know that it's necessarily the last 12 months as much as just a growing process over the last 10 years of just recognizing that as a visionary, if we try something and I miss it, it's not a sign that I failed. We just need to try again.
Right.
And we just keep going and keep learning from every little hill that we go over. And I think that's the biggest thing that I've thought, I thought I had to do it perfect. I had to do it with excellence, and I still want to do it with excellence, but excellence doesn't mean perfection.
Wow.
And so as long as I can look at it and go, whoa, that was a terrible idea. And we do it better next time,
Yeah.
And so I think that is the biggest thing that I've learned over the last 10 years even.